Bam. They should already be up again. Maybe the sync will be slightly better. My webcam's probably gonna be off, but... anyway, I was outside my apartment, and this guy's walking around. He kind of walks up to me, he's like, hey, excuse me. I was like, it's like 1 o'clock in the morning, man. And so he comes up to me, he's like, excuse me. I was like, yeah? He's like, hey, are you looking for a girlfriend? And I was just like, or he's like, God, he asked me one question first. Are you single? And are you looking for a girlfriend? So I asked, am I single? I said, yeah. And he's like, are you looking for a girlfriend? So I sat there and thought about it for like a second. Like, is he gonna try to set me up with somebody? Like, because I don't know this guy. I don't trust him. I don't know anything. And so I told him, I was like,
teammate, you ever gonna hit that?
Yeah, I'm trying to...
I bailed because... Oh, what a read.
He's like, so yeah, I thought he was trying to set me up with somebody, so I was like, I should tell him no, I'm not looking for a girlfriend. So I told him, no.
He's looking for a boyfriend.
And so then he says, if you'd like, I can suck your dick for free.
What?
And I was like, what? No, thank you. I'm good. And he's like, why not? And I was like, so I don't swing that way, dude. And he's just like, how do you know? Have you ever tried it? I was like, no. It doesn't... What? It's not a good...
Alright then.
So I walked away, just went in my room, and like went in the fetal position.
Is that like a practical joke? Did he lose a bet where he has to go around and offer no boosters?
I don't know, man. Yeah, Mafia, I just switched programs for now. So we're back on my old one. Thanks for letting me know.
You know, I have jacked off a dick like a lot. It's only been one, but I've enjoyed it like every single time.
Oh yeah, maybe you are, dude.
You know, I wonder.
Yeah, hell no, I haven't fucking tried it. Like, cause you know when I think of touching somebody else's dick, I'm like, you know, this just does not seem like something I want to do. Like, can you imagine? Like, I for one, I hate that statement of like, you haven't even tried it, so how do you know you don't like it? Let me tell you. I've tried a bit of things in my life. There are things that I know that I'm just not gonna like.
Have you ever eaten shit?
Yeah, exactly. Have you ever eaten shit? You know what? I don't want... Have you ever touched a stranger's butthole? You know, no. I haven't. Frankly, it just doesn't sound like something I want to do.
You ever been to prison? You might like it.
You might like prison. You ever murder somebody? You might like it. Come on.
I've heard crack is pretty tasty.
Tasty? Like you eat it?
Yeah, you just grab a handful.
Oh, I thought he had it.
That's how drugs work.
There's so many people. There's those like, those super hippy dippy like soul seeking kind of people, and they're all about the man. I'll try anything, man. I'll try anything once. You know, I gotta. No. You know, you gotta experience life.
Have you ever taken a ride on maybe a little bit of suicide? You ever tried that?
You ever try that? You might like it.
It might be good.
Come on. What's wrong with touching a stranger's butthole? Well, I mean, you know, if they consent, morally, there's nothing wrong with it. But I'll tell you what I have wrong with it. I don't know where that's been.
Yeah, I don't know where it's been. I have to put a GPS tracker on a butthole before I touch it. Like, I need to know where has this thing been.
I need the Carfax.
Where's it been going? Oh.
I need the maintenance log on that butthole. Like,
Yeah. Not just gonna touch any butthole. Ass facts. That's not bad.
yeah, that's facts. Yeah. Show me the ass facts. You know, it'd be nice if there could be some of that for, you know, just kind of in general STD checking, you know? Obviously, it'd be invasion of privacy, but, like, that would have probably helped a lot of people in their life.
It would, yeah.
Let me just look you up in the STD facts here. This looks to me like in 2002. You
Yeah,
went
it
in
looks
for
like
general.
looks like you got some high mileage here.
Yeah. You got your
There's
transmission. You got that replaced.
been some wreckage in the rear end, so that has me a little worried.
Apparently the camshaft was way too bent.
You have kept it well oiled. I'll give you that.
Yeah. Dude, there's a lot of those hippy dippy types I know of that are just like, you gotta try anything, dude. You know, you don't know if you like it until you try it. Those people are just,
Teammate finally does something.
they're not my favorite kind of people. Yeah, that'd be very helpful. Please. Man. Wanted you to hit it, I have no boost. Yeah. It would be nice if it was a real website, but dude, there'd be so much backlash on that.
Yeah.
People would hate it.
Looking up someone's sexual history would not be good.
Yeah, cause like, you know, like that's so useful, but you know, people. Also, birth control. Frankly, birth control too. She tells you you're on birth control.
Sometimes you gotta just get out there and you know kick the tires, take it for an actual test drive. You gotta get a feel for yourself. You can't go by what the computer records say.
Yeah, take a chance. Oh. Is that what we're saying?
Mm-hmm.
I took a sweet picture.
Have you tried AIDS? You might like it.
Yeah. You might like being pregnant. You don't know.
You know, I haven't
might
tried
like-
being pregnant. I've never
You might like
tried
being a single mother. Hardly any income.
it. Not once in my entire life have I ever been pregnant.
Yeah. You know, you don't know if you like it or not. Frankly, every time I've been pregnant, I loved it.
Really? See, that's
Yeah,
a
you
glowing recommendation right there. But you gotta
I
also
have-
you gotta have that in the database as well. You gotta have like 5-star reviews from everyone.
Yeah. Fuck reviews.
Yeah. 2 out of 10, not much movement.
Yeah, exactly. It's a trap. Yeah, well, for one, I'm a person who, like, I don't like getting promiscuous with women on my, after first meeting them.
Do you guys spring for the extended warranty?
Never. Never the
Feels
extended
like a
warranty.
waste of money, doesn't it? Oh, he bumped me.
They wanted to give me an extended warranty on my, like a 2-year warranty on the Switch controller I just bought. No. Like, controller. It was $30.
Yeah, there was like a tablet I got for like 170, and the warranty was $40. I'm like, that's a fourth of the cost of the damn tablet.
Yeah, exactly. But you don't have to replace the whole thing. Have you ever what? I don't think... You said it feels like a waste. What feels like a waste? Oh, the extended warranty on things. We're kind of making a joke on that with the thing. Then we started to seriously talk about extended warranties. Because that's what we do. We jump from serious to not so serious.
Yeah, we're riding on segways the whole time. We constantly segue back and forth.
You look like those stupid mall cops. Come back here, Sonny!
That's some
can't
Star
see.
Wars shit right there.
Somebody, you couldn't see me, but I was in person. Yeah, it's a trap.
Ah, it's okay. See, I
Come on,
stopped. I stopped at the Star Wars. I didn't read that it's a trap part. When in Star Wars did someone say "come in me," but they were actually not on birth control? I think you're watching the porn parody version of it.
That's the only Star Wars I've seen.
That'd be. Fuck of the clones. The Fan Cum Menace. Those are weak. We can do better.
They're weak.
Empire Strikes from the back. That's
Just-
really bad.
Just add a new preposition and you're good. Got a prepositional phrase, son, bro? You know math. Anytime I bought a warranty on anything, it always broke. See, but then if you never bought a warranty on anything, they wouldn't break then, right? Is that what you're telling me? So maybe just never buy a warranty and then nothing will ever break.
I remember hearing about they were doing like a warranty thing, and then it was some kind of bullshit, like loophole that they weren't like actually covering all of the TVs or whatever, and they made it so that if the TV broke, they would be like, "Oh, we discovered our mistake. Sorry about that. We're not actually supposed to cover your TV. We'll give you your money back that you spent on the warranty." It's like,
What?
that's you're fixing it, damn it. That's you agreed to the warranty. Yeah, if you don't buy the warranty, you're
Oh, my bad.
not only will it break if you don't buy the warranty, it'll break like a week after the warranty ends. Like it knows.
Good.
At planned obsolescence.
I'm gonna do a quick bathroom break. Actually,
All right. We will also be back.
we will BRB. Oh God, I gotta put up the screen. There it is.
gotta work on that
PAE.
screen. You gotta work on that. It does look wrong. You lost the bottom half of your B, the first B.
What?
It doesn't look right. Your BRB
That-
screen.
It says PRB for P right back. Sombro, I have another version that says just BRB. Watch.
I've already closed it.
Look at this.
I've closed it and will not reopen.
See, I have a regular BRB,
Doors are closing and will not reopen.
and then I have a PRB for P right back or P real bad. Yeah, the R kind of looks like an A, but then I also have an A. I made a whole font.
The B has like it's because it's missing like the connection point, so it looks
Right.
like it's an E.
Oh, I can see that.
Let's just spend the next hour talking about your screens.
But it's font. It's my style, son. You're not getting a refund.
So your style is bad. That's what you're
My
saying.
style's great. Well, you'd have to see the E. The E in the style doesn't have those little upticks, man. It's just straight out.
All right, well then maybe put
I could put the entire alphabet in the side.
and numbers. Just
And the
put them
A-
all in there.
The A looks like a... I forget.
So I was imagining the DVD cover for The Empire Strikes from the back, and you gotta go with Darth Vader, right?
Do you?
Cause he's got the Force choke. Imagine all the ways you could use that in your porn parody.
Oh, yeah, but... There's the Force choke, but what about the two was it Han Solo or no? It's Luke Skywalker. Is it Luke Skywalker and
Those are
Leia?
the characters in it, yes.
Aren't they like brother and sister or something?
They are, and they do kiss
See,
in the first movie.
That's easy incest category, man.
It
You just
is,
slap
yeah.
that on there.
Well, to be fair, Darth Vader is her father, so I mean.
Oh my God,
I
you're
was still
right.
Getting that angle, if that's what you're looking for.
See, I didn't know he was the father. I haven't seen the movie.
You'd even do Jabba the Hutt if you wanted bestiality. But yeah, that's clearly something that George Lucas just hadn't decided yet until the second movie. He's like, oh, you know what would be great is if it turns out they're related. For completely forgetting that he already had them kiss. Or maybe that was part of his plan all along, and then, you know, hats off to you there, George, for pulling a fast one on all those fans. Apple crab, look how cute that is! I love apple crab.
Oh yeah. Yeah, man, that's rough.
That 4th of July is rough for a lot of vets, which is ironic.
Yeah. You know, surprisingly here, not a lot of fireworks going off. I heard more.
It's been crazy over here. What?
Hit it in. Stage 4 PTSD. Is that? That sounds bad,
What,
but
can you tell us about the stages?
yeah, is that like the worst? Cause that.
Hopefully, he
Obviously,
can, like,
it's.
put on some like noise canceling headphones or something. Not that they're gonna do much with fireworks, but
Oh fuck! I jumped
like
on.
thick headphones and try to drown that shit out.
I was gonna say, obviously, any stage of PTSD is not good.
Oh yeah, obviously it's not good. But I'm curious. I didn't know they were graded in stages like that.
Yeah, I don't know anything about it besides the kind of general knowledge.
Yeah, I know what the words stand for.
Yeah. Ah, I tried to get. Yeah.
Oh, I killed him!
Oh!
I thought there was a goalie. That's why I went for that.
So, something I didn't mention, somewhere. You know, I have my mic, right? And all my setup. Well, I realized that with my mixer, I can actually get a mic that has that plug-in instead of the USB plug-in. And my mic, because I have to sync my mic and my other sounds together. But if they were all going through the mixer, I wouldn't have to do that.
And the new software can help you with that?
No.
What were we saying that is new that's going to help you with that?
A different mic that can go not USB, but
A mic
into,
you're thinking of you buying?
Yeah, maybe eventually. Not anytime soon.
I can't wait for Monster Hunter to finally.
Oh no. Ah, you gotta pass me.
Oh,
I was talking with Ricky at work about these setups because he wants to record his kid playing guitar, but he was recording it with a GoPro, and GoPros have shitty mics, obviously.
yeah. Does it have like a fish lens look to it?
Oh Jesus, that was close.
Oh shit.
I don't know. You can get different lenses though. For
Right.
GoPros.
I think that one's one of the more common ones, and that would look really shitty if you're just trying to capture guitar playing.
Actually, he doesn't have the fisheye lens. I've seen his videos. It's kind of normal. But yeah, so like I told him, I was like, dude, you can get a mixer, get a USB mixer, and then you'll be able to shove the sound into your computer via USB. And that's where, like, I was telling you about the guy putting a mic up to the amp.
Yeah. That was insane.
But that's actually common,
Wow.
because they make mics for it that work for that. And so the music sounds like it's coming out of an amp, rather than like, you know, it sounds like it's live shit. So people actually do it.
That's crazy.
And it actually sounds okay.
Yeah, I mean, I guess if they designed the mic for that specifically, I'm sure they can mitigate some of the... Oh no, you're back.
So he, like, it's pretty easy to do that, but then you have other problems, right? Like where you have if you don't get the raw sound that way, and like what if the kid wants to play and record while he's just sitting there hanging out with, like, in the middle of the night, whoopsies, or some shit. There's also
Damn, just skated that across the floor. Oops, I'm mad that I scored that.
who?
Because we were already up 2-1, I didn't need to put that in.
Oh, yeah, well. So yeah, there's lots of shit. Either Mafia didn't hear our question, he got mad at our question, or he's typing out a really long description.
I would hope he wouldn't be mad about that question. It was from a genuine place of curiosity.
Yeah.
Yeah, speaking of sound stuff, I was at the Micro Center the other day looking at some of the gaming headsets, but man, I just love my gaming heads so much. This Sennheiser Game 1 open ear one, I just... even if it were to break in half tomorrow, I would just go out and buy the same exact one, no questions asked. I wouldn't even bother looking
There it
down.
is. There it is,
Yeah.
it's the paragraph.
There it
That's
is.
what I figured.
For example. Oh, I got bumped.
My gaming headset I like, but now that I have that mixer, I realized I don't need 2 inputs on my headset. So,
That was one of the great features of that Logitech, right?
Yeah. Right, you finally start talking to me.
Oh my god.
And started talking to me about his experiences in war because I won't stop asking.
I would never talk about it. I know that. I would ask everyone to just never bring it up. I can't even begin to imagine what that must be like.
Yeah. I can't either, dude. Like, you sent 2 long messages? Oh shit. No, I only saw one.
Yeah, I only saw the one. We asked about the stages. And,
Oh no.
you didn't answer that one on the chat that we're looking at.
God. That sucks. Type out a big message and it's just not there. It shows up too.
Ashton.
I didn't do it. That's Twitch's
It's all
fault.
your fault. But yeah, the one about we asked about stages, we did not hear anything back from the Shit.
We find that with certain things now. That's not in. Ooh, yeah. Okay, no one's going for that. Lightest story. Yes, remember that story gave me nightmares for weeks. Jesus. That stuff.
Oh,
I can't like harm another thing. I hate harming other things. So like,
except for insects. That's where I draw the line.
yeah, some insects.
I murder insects all the time.
And like also like pests, you know. I'd rather not kill a mouse in my house with a louse, but if you know they fuck shit up. So
Yeah, that's one of those, like, if the snake is poisonous or whatever, it's like, all right. I mean, if you're in my way, if you're gonna possibly cause a problem, then, but I don't go out of my way to mess with them.
yeah, we actually got to kill the mouse recently. Oh, I got a sweet hit. You like that hit? Sent it again. We didn't get it again. Also, remember you can see it on screen too. Like maybe Twitch is filtering it out or some shit. No, break it in half.
Is there anything? Does it filter stuff by like what words are in there? Any chance?
Probably not. Just maybe it's too long. Because yeah, it'll show up. It'll also show up on the screen on the stream.
Damn it! Just go in. Oh, that was dirty.
Okay. I said two. I'll read the other message first.
Iraq, huh?
So yeah, like I couldn't harm another thing, and then like seeing people harmed, especially the people that like you bonded with in craft, that's gotta be rough. Even like random people, that'd probably be rough. And just the sympathy and being given like orders and stuff that you just don't want to do, right? Because you're like morally opposed to it or some crap.
I mean, if people are shooting at me, then I would probably shoot back, I'm sure. But even that is like, oh,
You don't-
you'd still feel terrible about it.
Yeah.
I heard that like a lot of guys go in and don't actually, they like aim really high because they don't want to shoot at someone. I mean, what a sigh of relief if you could get out of there without actually knowing whether you murdered someone or not.
Yeah.
And just making it, even if you're not like I mean, even if you're like the guy who cleans the toilets on the battleship, well, they don't have battleships anymore, but like the carrier, you know you're most likely, you're not going to get shot at, you're not going to most likely be in any kind of danger whatsoever, but it still takes serious brass balls to go and volunteer to do that.
Yeah. And plus, you know, like they're friends and crap like that. They're not supposed to build feelings for, but they do anyway because they're humans.
Obviously. They're not supposed to be fucking each other, and they obviously do.
Oh, not that, not that though. I mean, like just friends, right? And like then they die. Like, you know, you're in charge of cleaning the toilets. Your friend. Oh, there it is. There's the message. I see that one. Wow, it doesn't even fit on my stream. Stop telling me things when I maybe right.
Yeah, that's pretty heavy.
Oof.
How long did he serve?
Yeah, that's.
Because that's the even crazier thing is that people like not only do they volunteer the first time, but they go back. I don't know how people do it.
My roommate was served for like 6 years or 4 years or some crap.
I'd shit myself just thinking about having to go.
Everything about it. It's not me.
Yeah.
Guns, hurting things, physical activity,
Oh, lots of
people,
tough exercise.
seeing people get hurt. Your commanding officers like a dick. They give you orders that are stupid and you still have to follow them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you have to follow the chain of command because even if you don't like it, because otherwise the whole operation doesn't work like it's supposed to.
Potentially, yeah. When I'm at work and somebody gives me, hey, you should do this, and I tell them, no, that's stupid, that won't work because of this, they won't, like, fire me or anything.
Yeah,
they'll be like, oh, you know,
you don't
that's...
get court-martialed for disobeying.
Yeah, they'll be like, yo, that's, you know, you have a point. Or they'll be like, no, just try it that way anyway, and you're like, fine. I also don't have to shoot people when I'm at work, so...
That's kind of nice.
Hit it again.
I just whipped all over the place on that one. You guys still pulled it off. 12 seconds.
Fry rice for rice.
That's not going in. Don't kid yourself.
Ooh, maybe we should light up close. I'm not gonna get blocked.
Oh.
Ed at my work, he was in the Vietnam War.
Yeah.
He's killed people. Martin always tells me, he's like, one day he'll snap, man. I'm telling you. I'm like, come on.
Fuck, Martin. God damn.
Yeah, he's not afraid to say stuff. He might be joking around, but still. Oh, that's not it.
Not a joke I care to hear.
Martin also says other stupid shit too, like about women. Like you can't understand a woman, so don't even try. And I was like, you can't understand a lot of people, Martin. And like Ricky's like, yeah, look, I don't understand Ashton. I was like, exactly. I'm a weird ass.
I haven't touched the ball.
Yeah, you're mousy.
Every time I go for boost, you guys score.
Wow. Playing the wrong. Wow.
I want to tell him what that guy said before they'd be gone.
Came back in. Let's go look at this guy. I can't even play. Oh, he's back, lol.
Oh my god. this, Mafia.
I couldn't even. I didn't block that goal because I was laughing. It's just I lost concentration.
Oh shit.
He gets a pass.
I still have not done anything useful.
I'm going to have the messages at this point. Yeah, that's probably best. I don't know if Twitch has like a length filter or something. I have no boost.
It should give you an error message if that's the problem.
Maybe.
I'm saying if it's not, it should be. Whatever the problem is, it should be giving you an error message because that really sucks.
Yeah. Out of boost.
Oh,
Jesus Christ.
it'd be hilarious if he got MVP.
Yeah. He's already passed.
After coming back.
He's already passed the Twitch guy. I'll have it. Oh, dude, sick hit, man. Oh, I didn't know you were gonna come in. I was trying to redirect it.
Look out.
Oh, you guys. It wasn't meant to be a pass for them. I just didn't think you guys were going to make it back to goal, so I was like, oh, I'm gonna... He just... Yeah. He has no idea?
He has to own up to how toxic he was being. By being a little bit more toxic.
Hell, this might be a, oh shit! This might be a learned lesson in that guy's life. Might be like, shit, man. I judged a guy for one game. And he...
It helps having people call you out on it like I just did.
And they're joking, and we're joking around, kind of, too. We're being a little lighthearted about it. Mafia, I also hope you're on
oh my
PC
god,
right
oh,
now.
that had gone in.
Because those messages are real long for mobile. There's nothing wrong with it, I'm just saying, like, having to type out those messages potentially multiple times, and you're on mobile, that would suck. Ah! No. I gotta read it here in a sec. Am I boost again? What? The worst is stage 5, so pretty bad. Oh god, we have to go into overtime. Basically, he experiences more nightmares than others and is more mentally messed up. Than most. And he has really bad anxiety. I can relate with that. Obviously not to his degree or level, but...
Oh my god.
He can't be in crowds, he can't watch war movies, and he especially cannot stand when we are at a restaurant or something and people are sitting behind us. He has this... I'm gonna read these messages. He has to sit against the wall the whole time.
They were readying up.
Too late. He's checking over his shoulder and feels like he's vulnerable.
God, that was awesome. Special forces, damn. Copy and paste. On mobile?
MIA for 7 months. Holy shit. Jesus. Wow. That is that's it's hard to find words that adequately describe that, but that is that's rough. Like MIA for 7 months? Like, holy shit.
Military cop. MP.
And like that sort of like, so I mean I know kind of how anxiety, you know, I know how it works a little bit, right? Because I got anxiety stuff that I deal with, and I see a professional for it. And like mine only comes up during certain situations, and obviously I'm not fearful for my life during those situations, but like having that all the time and in certain spots, and like
I'm sure you can imagine that amped up to 1,000.
yeah, like that would
horrific.
This is already horrific, and amplified is just
I've heard about people not liking it when there's anyone behind them.
Oh, fuck.
Because I know I don't like it either, and I can imagine what that must be like for someone who's used to that. You just can't switch that off. It's so ingrained in your head.
Yeah, I can't get a ceiling pinch.
Oh, I can't hit ball.
Neither can anyone else.
He sounds like a pretty great dude.
Yeah. And war, can we just all agree war just sucks?
Yeah, I'm not a fan of it. I'm not a fan of sending other people to war either.
Yep.
God damn it. I'm doing so poorly. I obviously don't know the situation very well, but I would very much like for us to not be over there in the Middle East right now.
Yeah. I gotta go in. Steve hand job. Good one.
Do you know what your
Oh, what the
God.
fuck?
You bumped me.
I
Do you
don't
know how your dad feels about us still sending people to like the Middle East, like Iraq and stuff?
Oh,
Does he want?
Wiggle.
Does he think the troops should come home, or is he for it? It's like, because you know, if he served multiple times, then I guess he sees a value in it. But it's not like, oh god.
He trains military police now too, so he, you know, he's still in the
It's still part of it.
business.
It's nuts. I want nothing to do with it.
It's good. It's good that he's improved, though. You know.
Oh, come on. No!
Oh.
Shove that against the too. My dad sounds like a real badass.
I can't. I can't, Mr. God. Oh, I should grab boost. You got it now. It's your turn.
Oh shit, it's your turn.
wasn't much I could do.
I cut grass in like 90-degree weather today, so I thought that
Wow.
was pretty badass. But now
Wow.
I'm kind of feeling maybe nothing I've done comes even close to measuring up. My grandfather was a ranger, and was like, oh,
It's not gonna, I don't have boost though.
that's special forces. That's a whole nother level, man. That's serious badassery right there. That's like the elite of the elite.
No!
And I have like painful stories from high school that I would never talk about because it hurts too much. It's not even a comparison.
And there's like
Oh.
how he believes we're all doing the right thing. This is how they treat Americans over there. And even their own kind. He believes that they're doing the right thing. Not the right way. Yeah, I can see that. Oh, teammate, that was... Oh, that was
That's
good.
why I conceded that like there's probably a good argument for why we need to be over there, but honestly I just kind of hate it. Even if you're right, even if what we're doing is the right thing, I still hate it.
Yeah, exactly. Mate, you've been good, man. Oh, shit!
I'm not sure. There's very few things that to me are like worth such a sacrifice. That was a bad game for me.
Ah, fuck. I tried to pop it, but you're talking about high school stories that you don't like to talk about that are too painful. Like, I have the reason why my anxiety exists is a story that, like, sounds kind of lame, but my brain treated it as if it was just something absolutely fucking the worst thing ever.
Yeah, high school's tough. You treat yourself very. I did a lot of dumb shit, so I mean, but yeah, no, you gotta not be so hard on yourself, kind of thing. But it's not a logical thing, so.
Yeah. I had to try to explain my anxiety today to someone, and it's kind of hard to explain to somebody who doesn't have it because they don't, and they haven't like been around it a lot because they just don't. It's hard to understand because your brain's doing something stupid,
Yeah.
and like, yeah, your brain's just doing stupid crap, and it doesn't exactly make sense, right? It's like, yeah, that stuff happened. It's not happening now, though, clearly. It's like, yeah, but my brain's screaming at me, though, right now. Like, I know it's not there, but
It's not a logical thing. It's not a thing that you can just say, oh, well, this doesn't make any sense. It's like you know, imagine public speaking in front of a bunch of people. It's not something you'd be like, oh, yeah, I should just stop being anxious. You don't have control over
Yeah.
it. When I gave a speech in front of 5,000 people at my grandfather's funeral, that was fucking terrifying. I don't know how I got through that.
I'm afraid of somebody asking me to speak at their funeral. I would probably, like,
I couldn't
refuse.
believe my grandmother asked me, of all people. I don't even live in Florida. There's so many people down there that were better qualified for that.
Oh, yeah, oh, God, that would be awkward, too. Like,
But how do you,
I don't know.
how do you tell your grieving grandmother who's weeping? How do you tell her no?
Yeah.
Everyone says I did a good job, but I practically just blacked out.
Did you have to write the speech too, or did you just have to say the speech?
Well, that's the thing is it was there was someone posted something on the Facebook and it had a lot of really bad errors in it, just a lot of stupid shit, and that I was like, let me take this and fix it. You know, that's one thing I got from my 4-year degree. Like, I can fix some of these errors for you. And then so she was like, boom, you're reading it. I'm like, no, I just, yeah, because this guy posted something on Facebook and everybody liked it, but it wasn't, it needed to be cleaned up. So I did the cleaning up and expected someone else to actually read it out loud. But,
like, because, you know, it's at least good that somebody else wrote it, because can you imagine if they had you, if you, like, I don't know how close you were
I
to
did
your
have to
grandpa.
add to it.
Oh.
So that was, yeah, it was terrifying, yeah. And,
Like, I don't know how close you were to your grandpa. Like, were you real close? Did you know a lot about him?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it hurt.
Oh.
So I was already pretty fucked up.
Cause like,
He's the, you know, we always play poker down there. Every Christmas we play a round of big tournament of poker for Christmas, and you know, I wouldn't have a love for cards and poker and stuff if it wasn't for him.
cause like me with my situation, I barely knew my grandpa. Like I don't know him. And like I was sad during my grandpa's funeral, but
I would have made it a lot easier.
But like well, that's the thing is like if I had to write it, I wouldn't have been able to write it.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
like what the fuck do I do? Like, Jesus Christ. And if they said, yeah, you have to write it and you have to say it, I'd be like, man, there has to be someone else that like, that this will mean more coming out of
Or
their
even
mouth.
worse is just like spontaneously, like at the burial part, just being like, okay, why don't you say something? Just like try to come up with something on the fly.
You like just feel terrible because like, you're like I want to do it justice, but like I can't.
I had about 2 hours of prep time, and then fucking pen that wouldn't write very well and just kept dying on me. And I was sitting there with like a printout of what that guy put on Facebook that everyone thought was so nice, and I was kind of like, all right. And so I was like scratching and scribbling and making edits to it and adding my own stuff. That was a very terrible experience for me. And again,
Funeral.
I was fucked up just from the fact that I was at my grandfather's funeral.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to do a good job, and like just about everyone I've ever known is there.
Funerals are just like I do not like funerals. Like I know you know we don't like funerals because you know it's death and whatnot and everyone's crying, but like
It is genuinely awful.
I don't like going to them. My grieving
weddings,
is
too.
oh yeah. My grieving process is like leave me the hell alone.
Oh yeah. Let me isolate
Don't.
myself.
Don't come anywhere near me, please.
Just let me sit in a dark room for a bit.
And so like there was this girl that I went to prom with. She died, and I didn't go to her funeral, not because I hated her or anything.
Yeah. It's
Like,
just like I can't do that. I just don't make me do that.
Yeah, this doesn't mean I don't appreciate her life or anything. It's just let me do my thing, please.
I don't find there to be anything special about the burial process that I need to be there to see it.
And frankly, like if I die, I don't want a funeral. Oh, there was another guy. Obviously, it's for the funerals for the.
Yeah, the family members, not for you.
Yeah, so they can do whatever the hell they want. But
I read about natural burials where they just put you in like a bag so that you like return to the earth kind of thing.
oh yeah, those
I'd
are.
much rather do that than paying the fucking ass for a casket that's just gonna get buried.
Yeah.
It's so sad how much the funeral industry preys on people.
That is one thing that I would say that I would want the family to do is like, do not bury me in a casket.
Mm-hmm.
Burn me, and I don't know, keep me as an heirloom if you want. If not, throw me away. I don't care. I don't want to waste space.
Well, the cremation could get pretty expensive too. If you go with the like wrapped in like a sheet or like a sack, and then you can do the burial that way. It's a lot better.
Well, yeah, I don't really care as long as it's not like wasting space anywhere. Like, because frankly, I think cemeteries are just
yeah. I mean, like,
pointless.
you know, well, it's you're nourishing some new plant life. That's kind of neat. I like that concept of like actually helping to.
In your method, you're saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
Exactly.
you're being buried and decomposing right there into the dirt.
Yeah, that's fine.
Way to go, teammate.
Also, like, man, I just don't think I'm special enough to get a spot in some place with a stone on it that has my name that just says, yo, this person's dead here. Like, man, I don't...
Yeah.
And also, with everyone that dies, like, if everyone was buried in a cemetery, we'd run out of space in the world. It just don't make sense to me. And I know the family can go and, like, they can grieve at the grave or whatever, but also, like, you can make your own, like, little home shrine or something. Like, something. I like that idea a lot. That's what I do with my pets, is, like, I've got, like, a little... With my cat that I had, I got a little, like, box of its ashes. And I got a kind of a wall of, not really a wall, but like a shelf of like people have died in my life / pets. Ah! Ooh. Wanted to air drabble that down, but I couldn't catch up. I mean, like, huh! I did get a little sparks on it. Teammate said nice shot. Too late. Moment's over. Yeah. Hold on. Yeah, good shit. Ugh.
This stream has taken a somber turn.
Yeah, we haven't mentioned anything about sex or farts for a while.
Man, don't you love sex farts?
Oh god, yeah. Talk about that for a minute. God, I see somebody like, fetishes are great. Obviously they're not for everybody. Farts are not for me, let me tell you.
Yeah.
I hear something they're like...
I don't even find them funny, as we've been over. Like...
Oh yeah, I find them funny, but not during sex. But still, well, they're kind of like, they're surprising, right? So they're funny in that way that you weren't expecting it.
What kind of fucking degenerate gets off to missionary porn?
Oh, missionary. Or the girlfriend tag. All right.
You have to be some kind of sick fuck to get off to just vanilla porn. And let me tell you why. Because there's so much on the internet. You have access to so much shit.
So many flavors.
That there's no way you haven't at least peeked one of those other ones and indulged. So the only people that are still on the vanilla shit are the people who went so degenerate that they had to like wipe themselves clean again.
Go back to the normal shit.
Yeah, they did like missionary porn between a guy and a girl became like weird and taboo for them.
I guess I'll just have a normal day.
Oh my god, he's gonna do this thing inside of her? And that's it?
That's it.
Shit.
And he's wearing a condom too. Like,
Oh my god. And they love each other?
there's no like setup. They're just it's just normal, right? They're just sitting on the couch.
They come home from work and have like a nice dinner.
They're all like slob, right? They took their shoes off or whatever. Like one of them still has one sock on, and they're like, and one just turns to the other like, oh, just want to have sex. Like, all right.
There's nothing on TV.
There's no passion. Like they're just doing it because they're just like, all right, let's just do it. All right.
Oh, honey, did you pay the cable bill?
as they're having sex. Or they hear a noise and they're like, shit, what was that? Hold on, go check on it real quick. All right. Oh, you missed! I bumped. No, I bumped Goldie! No! Come on, Rock Lee.
See, I wanted to start. It's funny you gave me a good segue because I wanted to start a conversation with what kind of degenerate doesn't jerk off to My Little Pony? And then you was gonna be like, wait, what? And then I was gonna work backwards from there, but we got there eventually.
I have something to probably add to the stream lore from earlier.
Oh yeah.
MLB stands for My Little Brony, not Major League Baseball.
Ooh.
My Little Brony.
I feel like that has kind of died. That was such a big thing for a while, and no one talks about that anymore.
Yeah.
I like furries. I feel are still around. That's still a thing people reference.
And they're still shocked by him?
Yeah.
They're like, well, at least the normal people.
Yeah, that's still seen as like a shock. Like BDSM, it doesn't shock anybody. Once it's a 50 Shades of Grey movie, that's really not shocking at all. I feel like midget porn is one of the first things Reddit goes to be like shocking.
Oh, really? That's it?
As in like, to get like a laugh kind of thing.
Oh.
Like clearing your browser history, like, and then it shows a guy just like staring at his computer like, oh fuck. And what have I done? And so that's their kind of their go-to to be like as a funny, like, weird thing to be into. No, I think Futa might be the shocker one when it comes to like actually doing it.
You mean the girl has a penis? Why would you want that?
I think that's the one that people genuinely are refer to when they want to be like, holy shit, can you believe that? Tentacle stuff is also pretty mainstream at this point.
Yeah.
There was an Archer episode where they were all in the bathroom jerking at the tentacle point.
You know, dick nipples still really hasn't hit the mainstream
That
yet.
one, I have never seen anyone else reference that one. I really hope Mafia didn't like go get his dad. Like, oh, they're talking about how much of a badass they are.
They're being real sentimental, and then it comes back, and we're just like talking about the grossest shit on the planet. Yeah, there's so many categories, man. I feel Ahegao is just kind of vanilla at this point.
Oh yeah,
It's just
that's like adding salt and pepper to a dish. That's not.
yeah.
It's not necessarily. That's not. I wouldn't even call it a spice. That's just something that happens.
You see the tag, and you're just like, nah, you know. Eh. That's like the only tag in there. You're just like, is it just a person making the face?
But I'm not really going for like surprise me when it comes to that. I'm really just going for like whatever I'm in the mood for kind of thing. I don't really need to be surprised or like, whoa, what is this?
Right.
So I think I've got pretty much seen all there is to see at this point.
There's also gender bender is one that
Well, how is that different from Puta?
it's a gender bender is person turns into the other side.
Oh, I see. Yeah, okay. Like actually has a change.
Yeah. Viewer count's gone down. You know what that means.
It means his dad didn't like it.
We scared everybody away. Oh, they're talking about sex things again. Get out. Run away. God, what?
Am bad.
Cream pie's another one of those that's just boring to
Oh,
me.
yeah.
I'm just like, just all of it, man. All the normal stuff. I want some weird tags. Give me a tag that I've never heard of before. I'll click on it. Get a goose!
See, that's what I was saying. Like, I'm not. I feel like I've done enough variety research at this point that I'm not looking for something that's gonna blow me away. Just like I just kind of like stick to my lanes at this point.
I look for it. If I see it, well, I don't specifically seek it out, but if I see it, I go, I don't know what that is.
Yeah.
It's a new food I've never
Right.
heard of.
Yeah, but that makes sense because when I go to a restaurant, a lot of times I'll just order my usual because it's like, well, I know I like it.
Yeah.
I take a chance on something I've never had before. Maybe this whole night's a waste because I end up not liking it. Whereas if I go with the usual, I know I'm gonna like it. It's the safe bet.
But for me with porn, it's just like you just click on it. You like,
Yeah,
it's with food,
the
right?
Analogy, the analogy breaks down for sure.
Yeah. I can click on it and go, I'm out of here. I don't have to eat it.
Nobody sees like the first 2 minutes. You scrub through the first 2 minutes, then you get a feel for things. Then you skip like a little bit farther forward. Then it's like, wait, shit,
Yeah.
let me back up now.
Wait, how did they get here?
Yeah, you gotta like hang on a second.
I've done that so many times. Why are they in this situation now? What? Just like, what's the plot?
Yeah.
So weird. It's so weird but true. Oh God,
Alrighty,
Sombro.
well, happy America Day.
Happy America
Fuck
Day.
you to United States of not America for not being able to enjoy today as much as we have.
Yeah. All the lands of the United States of not America. I know you had your Not America Day on July 1st or all those other days of the year that you have so many of them. But it's our turn. We only have one day for independence.
And our turn is the only turn that matters.
Yep. Because
No, it's true.
we're Ma-Erica.
Milady America.
Yeah.
See you tomorrow.
See you later, Sombro. And everyone else, I'll be here tomorrow at 8 p.m. Mountain Time for some more wacky laggy. Only 2 hours, so I love you. Like, comment, subscribe, ding that bell. Donate to my Patreon that I don't have.